Oh, my this doesn't look clear. Hello, everyone. Mr. Larry, happy Sunday. Welcome. I can see you. I don't know about the volume of my video. Can you hear me? I don't know if I did audible, I beg. If they listen the audible, you signal, I beg. Mr. President, I be audible. If I know the audible, now tell me I beg, man, no. Hello, Joyce. Welcome. Welcome. Okay, I bet you hear me. All right. Okay. Now, welcome. Happy Sunday. And happy Labour's Day too. I know the Labor Day will be nice today, but happy Labor Day to every hustler out there, to every laborer out there. Make our labor not be in vain. Papa Champi, welcome. Happy Sunday. Rahina Sani, welcome. Una happy Sunday. And happy Sunday, and welcome to to this YouTube live video for today. I just want to say, make we reach like maybe 10 people. They say like I think like 4 people then they online now. If we go feel reach like 10, I sure so we go feel start for our topic for today. So happy Sunday, dear. Happy Sunday, Raina. Joyce, Alpha, happy Sunday. Now the Sunday they go. I just play you. I show I just play with some small songs so if you play for background small. I remember Mendoza today. If you reach like I see like 4 persons now, yes, like 4 persons now online. If you reach like 5 or 6 people themselves, if you start. Well, President, Mr. Champi, Pa Champi. Now I enjoy the lockdown. And now so the YouTube thing this I don't know me have a pin number. If I be not have a pin number, I have a pin my number. If some person know I'm a beg, the person will tell me why would they await so other people will join me. I don't know if you pin some contacts for you, my contact number. Also in case if anybody want call or anybody for the comment section where get my number, it go fit just as we do the live video they go. It go fit just the share the number, but I think everybody way there they get my number personally. So Bala, if you say they not crazy lockdown world, who I know not get any choice than how to cope. Anyway, I'm not sure say any person there where no get my contact. Well, if it does say the person want call, the person for feed need my number for call. So we just get some topic them on our table today. We're on the see I'm a lot recently for social media, so I just want like for bring the matter them for here. Make we just analyze them, make una give our own opinion them, like on the things that we don't happen on ground recently. a lot of things that they happen for our picking them back home. I don't know whether I say the training where they give you that time then for school, it be different from the one that they give to them now. I don't know. Okay, I see 7 persons already online. Now they don't join, she don't quiet now. Now even talk hello, hi, man, no one who they online. I see 8 persons already, so we'll soon start. 8 persons a day online. If we reach 10, we'll start. Nine people a day online, so okay. I think we feel go on while they await some other people that may they come. Delis, welcome. Happy Sunday. Welcome. Really, Bala. So Super Mama open for this day. So you say all Monday out. Even Super Mama place they open. Wifey, welcome. Welcome, darling. All right. I just will just kickstart. We'll kickstart. So the first thing where it there on my table, I will really want to talk about the matter. Muna really tell me una own. Cynthia, welcome. Mike M. Elvis, welcome. Merhaba. The first one I really want to talk about recently some picture be there where they circulate. Stop the music. Some picture be there where they circulate within the week where they show some school picking. It shows that school picking chook the teacher eye, wound them very badly. And recently, we don't see a lot of such things that happen for Cameroon between students and teachers. It shows it back home now. Eno Lucy, welcome. It shows it back home now. Either like picking the now, they don't want anything like discipline from teacher. Teacher discipline picking anyhow, the picking go just sample. They go just sample the teacher. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you, Bala, for the contact number. Thank you. So we don't see, I don't know if we go fiscal, we don't see the picture, we don't circulate within the week. We now see the way the teacher eye high. It should say we want discipline the picking. It should say the picking takes F na pen. Chook the teacher eye day. Come out and a lot of these things that only happen recently. So once today what we see the last time where for some school for Douala, it should say the teacher, na female teacher, the picking they ever bully other classmates, they beat them. So they can't report them for the female teacher for the school. The teacher now beat the picking. Like, you know, say for that time when they grow, laying a normal thing. That one is safe. There is one and they hold your 2 hands for front, hold your 2 foot there for back. They lay you fine for discipline you. But you are generation, Mr. Flavors, welcome. You are generation, if you show say the picking they don't like them that kind discipline. So that one for Douala, the teacher beats the picking now. The picking go report for your parents then. Your parents, they come inside school. Can't hold that teacher, beat them until the teacher go unconscious. Now, Banso girl self, beat them until the girl go unconscious. They carry the girl, go them for hospital. The girl has died. So, Eba, you know they see the number, but I don't share them. You don't share the number. I think call the number. Now 0535-603-7586. For any man we want call, ma repeat the number again. 0535-603-7586. So they picking the way over get hard for school now. So wait till una build una opinion. They una really talk my yeah. Because I don't know whether I say discipline don't change for schools then. I don't know say whether I say na parenting on the other side don't change, or wait, it don't really change. Why picking them for nowadays they be very radical. Even for school now, we see a lot of picking them. Someone that they go carry do not sex, tape them for school. Someone that they come out they know they go school. Teacher not fit correct picking. Now, Bala, if you share the number again. And not lose we be the ask the contact, so I don't know where I don't get them. So una tell me una opinion them abeg, more really know this thing where they happen. So whether na say na social media don't can the influence the picking them wrongly, or they think na say na parenting don't change, or no beatings in school, wifey. So, but for those times they were day school, you know, so they ever beat we very well, and that beating this way be the reset our brain them some kind way. The reset our brain for the fact that they know say if you behave some kind way, they go beat you very well. You know, say they make they adjust. It make they really adjust, but the picking them nowadays, they know the 1 year say cane, they know 1 year say anything, even for discipline for house, on time it don't change. That's how they grow. How many of your parents are there if you even open, if you open your mouth for talk back for you? When they talk something, if you open your mouth for talk back for them. But recently, we don't see and say those things they be very, very, very rampant. Okay, why if you say parenting is 100%? I don't understand. Now say parenting they contribute for the picking their attitude, or now say I don't understand your points very well. And I said they pick the parents, they know they play their part for discipline, they picking them very well on how. Una talk normal, yeah. I see a lot of people they're online. I know they really see una views them. Una talk my yeah no. So wait to be una opinion on this parenting matter. Okay. So Christabel, wife the talk say for your own opinion, teachers again now only 40% role for play for discipline for picking them. Where they show say that discipline, the real discipline get to be now from the parents then. Not so. So it shows our parents that they fail. Even if they see a lot of mommy and then slay queen them, they know they really play their part for discipline picking them. So picking them, they just grow up haphazardly. One day they even afford house, help them. A lot of women then now times are changing. What worked for us back then may not work these days. So everything starts from the house. All right, Cynthia and that's your opinion. But I still believe for me to say parents get like even 80% role for play, for discipline, for picking them. But nowadays we get a lot of negligent parents, and the parents and they overget a lot of neglect. So they get mommy they want be na boss lady them, they want be hustler them, they keep picking them at the like the rescue of the house help them. House help they know if you get any discipline where they want really give picking them. So when you go come back, you sometimes you don't even tire, you don't get time for check on your pikin, you don't get time for check on pikin a performance for school, you don't get time for follow up pikin on anything. Some parents themselves, plenty they ever know say something don't go wrong with pikin, and when school don't they call them, say either pikin or they perform very well. When I be sorry, ma, I lock my window, it make noise. Okay, Lucy, you say for you think say the problem be more on the parents then, because the issue they really baffle me. Some video they will be circulate online. I not really share them for here. I not share them for this platform, but I show most of we don't see them. Where some small two picking them, they use object then they finger themselves. Other kind of thing that what's that kind of picking and they learn all those attitude then. That kind of thing the way they see them, it common from inside house where they did. Mom, you know the SIN number. Plenty people they did for online. This way they don't put the number. I think call the number for you again. 0535-603-7586. Okay. Bala, you say to you, social media be part of it. Say cause they picking them get access to social media and they learn a lot of things for social media. Yes, but it is sure to say parents them they get to the control a lot of things them. Now, because a lot of parents, they fit afford phone them for give pikin them, they just give pikin and phone them, pikin that they use them, then they know they really try for follow up with the pikin that they do for social media. If you give pikin phone where pikin get access to internet, majority of that pikin them, they go learn a whole lot of negative things them through social media. Okay, in the phone. You say some discipline is caused by parenting and some by peer pressure. Okay, that's true. But now, because most of the pikin that we talk about, when I see that pikin, you see most of those children, and that pikin and be less than, most of them, they be less than 14 years of age. So some they even be under 10, 6, 7 years old pikin that we don't talk about. The peer pressure, where is it coming from at such a tender age? Because most of the pikin that we talk about, they not even be like na pikin that will run mature, not be pikin that will run mature, na still small pikin them. Most of that pikin, they're not even supposed for the get right for the use phone. So I just feel say as a parent, plenty things that they will get to control for your pikin. Even if you afford telephone, you want give phone for your pikin. Plenty things and they will try for already. You get to try for already. They try for discipline the pikin. Okay, Joyce, you say parenting don't change and pikin them they don't change too. African parents are failing. Okay, so if African parents they fail, wait till now they think like if it be done, because for the pikin they think already happen. So first of all, I believe say you get to first identify the problem. If you identify the problem, then you fit come up with a solution. So other case they were the hot now for social media, where you see what happen for Nigeria. Some Yoruba actor, they call her whether na Baba Ija na wait way. It shows say he raped some pikin. They be even want discover that pikin be around 14. But it shows say we don't rape that pikin 7 years ago. It has been going on. Most pikin them for that age, if you be parents, you be very vigilant. You go notice change, that there is something that is not right with the child, and then you go try for follow up. But if that kind of thing go on under your roof for 7 good years before you want notice them. All right, get a caller. I'll pick the call. Yeah, hello.
Hello, Mom.
Yes, dear. How are you?
Good afternoon, Mom. Good afternoon to everyone in the house.
Yes, good afternoon.
I'm good.
All right. Yeah, you can speak on.
Actually, I call for give my own small.
Yes.
Actually, I think the issue get for do more with the parents, because they talk say bring up a child in a way when he or she grows, he shall not depart from it. Actually, not that the pikin will depart the pikin will be okay 100%.
Yes.
But even if he want depart, it will be that time 80%. Nowadays, parents they don't just embrace Western life, forget their own culture.
Una dey hear the 1 minute, una dey hear the caller. I don't know if una dey hear the caller. Yes, dear, continue.
Okay, I will take myself for an example.
Yes.
I start clicked my hair that time way at the university. Okay. Why? Because my parents they feel like if they don't get money for sending for salon, I need for the worker up and down hair task it for the look who go plait my hair. I will tend to learn some other things. I start for use phone now when at the university. Why? Because they see like a distraction.
Yes.
And now, so they don't say phone a necessity, but there is an age where you feel keep picking phone. You get small gadgets and we picking the use and play with where they don't get access to certain things.
Yes.
If you want make your picking be like how you talk, how you fresh mind just say a pan me. You can buy those gadgets, you download what you want that child to see, what you want that child to have an access to.
Yes.
So that picking if they see that thing them, you control to where they picking this year. Most of the parents now they forget or even follow up the pikin.
Yes.
Pikin go to go school, papa and mommy no know where that pikin they learn for school. All they do is they want to put in at the pay private teacher, they can't teach you, all that kind of thing. Like that particular video for that two small pikin there. That thing where they see now where they repeat.
Yes.
They don't even know to where they do. If they get access to that kind of information, they feel even do worse than that. Even say even some person can't rape them, they don't even know say they don't be raped.
Yes.
It's not quite because they don't already say like it is something normal.
Yeah, like a normal
so the parents,
something,
they get
yes.
for follow up, they get for follow up their picking them. You get for take time, discuss with your picking, try to know. Now papa and mommy know their picking better than even the picking because they see you from birth. At least they know what you can do and what you cannot do. Now when they enter for some house, you tell someone say picking don't do so it say no, that my picking so not fit do that
No, if you
kind
do that
thing.
kind of thing, yes.
The parents they not even stand. They not even stand for to say I doubt what you are saying. Or they will even doubt the thing, say if it be not true, but they will just say no, my picking the way deep in them they know that is true. My picking fit do that kind of thing.
Yes.
So parents they get a very big role for that for their picking their education.
Yes.
They need for know the information we picking supposed to get that. They need for know how the picking supposed to get that.
Yeah.
So home education for me now just the base first, just the base.
Okay.
When you don't tell picking say no touch this thing, no do this thing, and you have to be strict at it. Forget it in the way they just say picking get right, wait, not necessarily beating. But think the way you're picking not fit do away because if here say if mama me come or my papa can yes, I don't do this thing, so I don't just die me before with the fear. Fear where if you had no. You didn't even do some things there, so you know say you don't just die, you like die today. Then now so they know if the picking they don't even care, you have picking before you say I
not true.
Small brother need even respect big sister need respect big brother. All things don't just chakara. And because the parents they never impact them for their picking their lives. Picking supposed to know say I supposed to respect my big brother, my big sister, not only my parents. But they don't even just fake care. So one and two, they don't just embrace now this people where they inside the house. I beg you now, excuse me, the French people.
Yeah, talk
but at least their education be a really big you know really be as strict as us. And most because of the intermarriage and all that, some of which we don't even forget our values. Just go take another one for that side, that laxity. Don't carry and bring up. You just make up for the way you just decide you want that picking, no, leave my beginning kind thing. So we really have to go back to those days. Beating is not the way out. But there are several ways of educating a child, which I know the parents should know better, because every child has his or her own way of behaving. So now you watching you say that the kind things you have to do so they work or you put it for the right path. You need to know to the kind of society where you expose it to. Begin the day where they don't be a little bit more emancipated than the others. You choose what you want your child to be. Now option. Even in the area where you live, you get to choose between your child associates. When I say you want to say me, I pinch the associate, they meet up any kind of person and so on. No, education they were supposed to give picking as a mother and as a father. So we need for relook at ourselves. If that picking don't get access to phone, they not for post that video the way they post and so they don't even know that way they do.
They do, yeah.
And because they get access to that phone in the first place. And when they can't be, they will see that kind of thing. So they will blame now. They will blame their parents. They will not blame themselves because they don't know what they did. Or they'll blame their elderly ones, the people that were around them. Because any to not enter social media remains. Whether after how many years it will see it. So somehow they might even get to see those videos someday, and it might even affect them. Another case where you talk about whether Baba
Ejisha
for Nigeria, where you rape picking for 7 years old, they can't know that thing now. After another 7 years again.
Even someone there for Cameroon we show yesterday when they get the toxic, they discover equally some boy, that boy be 18 years. It on the finger is small sister. That is small sister there around 9 years. But they want discover, say the thing don't go on for long. And even a relative, like the woman, is small sister, come inside the house, can't discover where they show say the thing don't go on for a long time. Parents, they don't even get any idea.
They don't get the idea. All they know is my picking I supposed to pay school fees, buy clothes, make the child look good. They even concentrate more on giving their kids beautiful clothes luxurious life than actually educating them. Like they told in that way, you don't just carry any. If you want even look up, they picking the now so they close the way that they even wear, and before then you don't even think of wearing. Picking small, picking you want to see so they don't wear some kind of hot pants. Now you system don't put your child at a risk. If they go rape that picking now, you system don't participate. You get for make that picking you say some kind of clothes that we're not supposed for wear, and now you go buy them, bring clothes after it drops now the clothes. If they rape that picking, you come out, you go find the best way you rape the picking, you want to go make justice, wait, you begin for start by yourself. I see another picture they post away. Some person carry long tongue, so put that picking the sock the sock it tongue. I say now which kind of nonsense this? The picking the sock that tongue now so for you the feet. I mean maybe the child is hungry, that kind of thing. So get for know with who would they live for picking them with. Try to know each person. You know if you be correct 100%, but try to make your maximum. Put that even like 90%. Then maybe say you fail, but maybe say no. Even with yourself, your conscience, you know, say I tried.
That's very correct.
Try for put more of the education at home. Make parents they try for let them sit up with that. Certain things you have to deny your child is not because you don't love that child, but you know what is good for your child. No man they can tell you to better for your king pass you say you born that. If actually you love that child, you know what to do to give that child a better education or a better future. That was actually my participation.
Wow, thank you so much, dear. Thank you.
For picking me.
Thank you for that. Plenty sense we don't pour on the evening. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, thank you. Okay, another person they call. Hello? Hello? Yes? I'm good, and you? Please, I'm on live. Can you call me later? Another person be one call. So don't hear it where this caller just come off for talk. And I feel say he really talk plenty things then. Think the way talk and it make a lot of sense. Where you should say for our picking discipline get to be 90% or majority or that 60% as wife be earlier talk. It get to be now from the parents then. A lot of things and they really happen. Anytime I go on social media, I must hear one or two things where as a result of our picking and their behavior. Even yesterday, I see some other this thing where okay, I will get another caller. Hello? Hello?
In your life, can you hear me?
I can hear you there.
Okay.
So please, can you reduce the volume of your YouTube? It's powering your.
Okay, is it better now?
Yes, it is.
Okay. First of all, thank you so much for the initiative. Like the topic is really pressing.
You're welcome.
First of all, what I want to say, I agree with the previous speaker. Okay, our parents are failing. That's true. All of us know our African parents. We're all brought up with African parents, and we know that half of or majority of African parents, they spend a lot of time trying to make us comfortable because they suffered, went through a lot, and they're trying to make sure we don't go through the same thing. So obviously sometimes they turn out to be negligent. But now I want to also bring out another picture, okay? We're in the 21st century. These children go to school. Even if you educate them at home, okay? At the end of the day, the choice lies with that child. So are you educating them to be able to take a decision for themselves, or you're educating them to know those are two different things? Are you educating them to put fear in them, or you're educating them to know that they have a choice to make? However choice they make has consequences. Most African parents don't talk about health education, sexual education. It's a taboo. Why are you avoiding such topics? If you like, you beat a child from now to tomorrow, and you don't sexually educate that child, when that child goes outside, the child is going to hear it outside. Friends are going to talk about it. The child is exposed to social media. The child has friends. Even some of our uncles, our siblings, we have funny things in our phones. I was discussing with somebody the other day, and the child said she saw on her uncle's phone a woman and a man having sex, so she decided to try with her younger brother.
Can you imagine?
So who are you going to break there? The child saw it on the phone. Now, coming to the incident of violence in schools, honestly, I think social media is, I don't know if social media is playing a big role in promoting this kind of acts, because when those things happen, when they post it all over social media, some of these trends see it and get excited. For me, when they catch those kind of children who do those things to teachers, when they take you to the police, when they handle you properly there, those are the kind of things that should be shown, so that when those fellow children see it, don't go around spreading the video of how the child told us it, this one. No. When you do that, some of them get excited. They want to have, pamarage, yes, me too, I want to do, and me too, I want me to talk about me. When you spread the punishment they give to those kids, when you spread how they flog their lives out in the police cell and how they stay inside the police cell, I think it will change how these students begin to see it. So instead of social media promoting the act, they should promote the repercussions of it. They should promote what happens when you do those kinds of things, because there are repercussions. So instead of promoting the whole internet, you go, this child has cut this one's hand, that's the only thing you find on the internet. You don't find evidence of what they did to that child. You don't find repercussions of what they did to the child. So it instead fuels children. Children feel as though they can do it. If this person could do it, me too, I could do it. But if you begin to spread evidence of what happens after you do those kinds of things, some of them will not want to try it again. Some of them will not want to do it because they're not, this thing, if I do this thing, maybe I will spend so and so years in prison. So in as much as we want to blame our African parents, I just want us to understand that children already have a mind of their own. No matter how small a child is, they have a mind of their own. So instead of educating them, instead of pushing fear in them, educate them to be able to make the choice. They should be able to be bold and outspoken. I deal with a lot of people who have been raped, and trust me, it's even first of all not easy to even start opening up, especially if you're with parents who don't talk to you. Sometimes even if you're with parents who are so loving and caring, you feel so ashamed, you feel dirty, you feel guilty. You don't even know how to start opening up. So you, the parents too, you have to be vigilant. If you notice that your child has changed, the child is maybe having strange gifts, the child is behaving quiet, the child is becoming so irritated. Sometimes the child even sees a person who did that, the child starts getting scared, and you think that you need to look at all those small things in the children, because the signs are always there. If you don't notice those signs, then that means you're failing also as a parent. In the essence of this children brutality, I've said my own. They should focus. Social media should show what they do to those children after. They should show it so those children will see it instead of showing what they do. So thank you very much. I think that's what
thank you, there. But before you go to you're making mention of police, but I think police too, they are failing because there's no discipline on the part of the police concerning cases like this. Because even as of yesterday, there was an incident at Lycée Tugebe in Yaoundé, where a discipline master, for that matter, and the discipline master is showing that he's even teaching religious studies in that school. He was caught in his office making out with a lady. They were caught having sex in his office, and he was taken to the police station, and later on that same day, he was released. He came back, so they won't carry out further investigation. They discover, say, impregnate 2 pikin for the school already.
Jesus.
And what's the punishment that he has been given? They just had to suspend him from the school. So how is that helping the matter?
Okay, with this kind of issue, hello?
I can hear you.
With these kinds of issues, look at the one of that Baba Ijesha in Nigeria. The same thing wanted to happen. Justice wanted to play with the case. But the women, the mothers, they refused. They went to the Lagos police headquarters and they said, no, wait, that guy cannot be released. Now let's ask ourselves this question. Us in Cameroon, do we have that spirit of solidarity? When you see that kind of thing, what do you as a woman do? Do you say, no, you're not concerned, not happen for my picking, so not my concern. Do you understand me?
Yes.
The police are mounted pressure. With the advent of social media, that's why I said social media, we're not using the correct way. If they mount pressure on those police people, mount pressure on the things will happen. But because everybody is saying that no, not concern me, not my picking, everybody is just there sharing, but nobody is taking the act. Things will continue to go that way. So many things. I'm still talking about it because I'm following that Baba Ijesha's issue in Nigeria. I'm telling you, the day they were supposed to release the man, people rallied. They went to Lagos Police Headquarters. They said, no way, this guy is not going anywhere. And that's how the case has begun to progress. So if we don't start taking things as though it's our own matter, any man be doing, not be my matter, not be my picking. Tomorrow, if you be like picking, if not be your picking today, tomorrow, like, when you go do her. If you not join your mouth for different, like, when you're time, if no man not put more for your own. So in as much as people are not doing their work, let's come out and speak. Let's talk about it. Let's make them do what they're supposed to do. Social media is there. Let's use it right and advocate for these kinds of things like what you're doing now. So that's what I have to say.
All right. Thank you so much. Thanks for calling. La Super Mama. Welcome, dear. Welcome. Yeah, someone was trying to call earlier on before. You can call back and give us your point of view on this matter. So as from the discussion they would only talk before, it shows say na parents they only feel because as speaking them, the greatest discipline get to come now from the parents then. So it shows say as parents them, we don't fail on our picking them, we really need to step up. We need to step up because when picking them they get access to internet, then thing that they learn from social media and a negative thing then. Equally from this school, they would all see recently most of these picking and some like from the boy one and the attitude, the abnormal attitude, they come as a result of it because even for Cameroon now, we say and say the rate of consumption of tramadol, or we know what they call it tramadol, all this drug, they had drug them for school. The rate of tramadol don't we picking at the consumer don't really be on the high. So how some of these picking who said they even take them? And you get some people there's also they can't like they can't idle around gates for the school there. They sell those things there for picking them they use and enter them inside school, picking they even use other kind of objects they enter them inside school. So from the part of it equally as they see and say, in as much as the parents that they fail, schools and so they need for step up because schools and most schools and they implemented this say forget before picking they want enter, maybe they search most of that picking and they are back then. Maybe they search their back then because you see picking and they just waka with all kind object them. Your friend they want fight see begin nowadays, they know they retaliate with fight. They retaliate now with object. Begin the one fight see, it don't move object. Someone they move now razor blade, tear your friends, someone they move now knife. So I really believe that as parents, them we really need for step up on this thing. So another thing say where be the come from my mind where I be really want bring them. Now some video I be say I circulate yesterday. I yesterday for Istanbul it happened where some girl be one jump. They get one jump commit suicide apparently. And from the comment section, the kind comments they will be the same. People they say they get the one create na burst. Each one can call for attention. So now some other thing though I really see and say it happen for our black community where a lot of people they know they talk about because some people they be argue say how person would go through depression, the one kill himself. And I did really see and say depression na a topic where it not really be talked about in our black community, and a lot of people they die in silence because they feel like if they open up, people they no go like feel render help, they go take their situation for mock them. So when it happen now, so a lot of people they go rather die like in silence. They go die in silence. I beg, even if you dey online, try to for like the video. I beg, and if you never yet subscribe for my YouTube channel, I go just beckon on you to say, if me just use this opportunity, subscribe for my YouTube channel. Then sometimes they ever be where some people they tell me say they never say I post video again. I think post video we don't be subscribed, you know go get to know because time where you be one log in for my channel, you know press the notification bell button because when you press that notification bell, anytime where people are like upload video, it will always notify you say I don't upload a new video. So if you did where you never yet subscribe for my channel, I beg just use the opportunity do and so yeah, una let me like the video then too, then turn on to that notification bell button. So say anytime we have one come on live like this, or we are just like do normal video and I upload them, you will always be notified. Okay, Cora. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, Joyce. Welcome. And happy Sunday.
Thank you, plenty. Well, good afternoon to the house. So this is a very interesting topic. First, I want to talk say one most important is our parents, the African parents, we really fail our children. Yes, time they don't change. One copy the Western. Hello,
I hear you very well. Go on.
Yes, one copy the Western way of doing things. If you ask most parents, them ask and say their parenting style already. No, that I don't even understand what you mean by parenting style. Because say we Africans, our parenting style, our parents they bring me up now say they will beat we. Western world they need to beat the ground picking. They'll see gadget, they'll tell you they don't give money, me buy favorite toys they need. Most of we young women now don't even know which do our parenting style. We don't even know to take out for our picking for making me do some kind thing because we don't want to beat the picking. Yes, we don't go see and say that beat way they beat we really traumatize most of we. But how will we still discipline that picking them without doing such things? How will we still impact the kind of culture where my mommy they bring me up? Because today I be very proud to my mommy bring me up the way they bring me. Even though I don't want to beat my picking, I need to still find another means to help the picking to make a mean say there is wrong and there is right. You know, most of we only want to buy clothes for picking. Monday to Friday, we buy all kind of clothes them. All kind of clothes them. You ask us, picking now which kind of picking? Now picking we get short temper. Now picking we it fear. It fear for talk feelings. They don't know. Now picking we it cry when something worry. They don't even know. They don't even know which they are picking character. You know, if you take your picking book to check and ask and say, okay, what did you learn in school? Are you happy? Your teacher shout for you for some kind of way, traumatize you. Is your picking bullying for school? Then they ask all that kind of questions to understand their picking them. You want to show on social media, you don't buy birthday, you don't make the best birthday ever. Put pictures, snap, do all that kind of thing and kiss. Yes. We want social media and go to internet don't come in the help picking them fine. You feel you're beginning to learn. But still at that, even at this your age, you know, say social media get downside.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
For the day when you come, so you go on Snapchat, you ask your life, say, hey, you should exist in the world.
Yeah.
Your own life imagine what more of young people we never even know say this thing this one are just picture. You never know say this thing are just Photoshop. You never even know say filter day. You never even know say this. Imagine the kind thing would expose the beginning to. You did not buy phone here for picking. You can monitor and give picking money go put internet. You don't check that phone. Your people can tell you say you want to use your phone to do something. You as adults. Okay, certain things the way they can't be your phone, they group them, videos that they can't be your phone them. You need to tell the people say no, you cannot use my phone because there are certain things that you cannot see. You don't carry the phone down the beginning go she want to watch out. You don't see a thing the way you don't watch out or on the internet. The people click one and you know the way God did. If you just go start clicking something, it start pop up thing them suggest you different thing them you watch out. That's what that beginning they watch out. As become parents, them one copy Western world, but we don't understand say West. I don't teach. If you say Western people, the discipline they're picking, you know, say our own mentality say we big thing over stupid. We say we don't just pick away and a cap. Turkish beginning way, if you tell you say I don't love you, it tell you say oh don't tell me say he do the wrong thing for school. That he adjust. We say they go from A to B in 1 minute because he know it mommy, he know say mommy go do it. But we, I want to say, if you're picking the wrong thing, you can, why the teacher beats you? Why they holler you?
You just come for the defense of the picking. So you're picking off it do so, you're picking off it do so.
Yes. So one day, they even can't tell you, say, you're picking another kind of person. You're picking be manipulative. For you, for she don't start the picking, no, why give a talk about it? And ever ask and say, you feel say person feel see a picking so you reach now you especially different mammy you reach say you picking the do na wrong thing then. When person talks on say you picking about your picking, take out with a grain of salt. Observe the picking because picking be very smart, very intelligent. You want to make us any all thing they find, just like social media, Snapchat. Oh, like they find every day on Snapchat. And so that picking is that belief. I watched one with some small 7-year-old picking yesterday. Oh, I told my kids, the way try the one. No, me tell me for hair fire because the way I'll take a beat. No man will really hold me. No man will really tell me otherwise. So say man talk for if na beating because I'll go back. I know myself. You will not say beating me when you do stage 1, when you do the first thing, I talk say no, you continue. You do stage 2, you know the next punishment. Stage 3, I go back to my roots. Beating because they correct me, so you will correct you too. So now all thing that I want to be we African parents then, especially the one with the born abroad, so one copy Western way of parenting. We will learn about the way the Western people they can handle their picking there. We know the copy thing we don't know. Because we all have to copy, but we don't even understand how the Western people they grow and they do certain things. We don't even understand how they take our discipline their picking there.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you very, very much for your point of view. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, bye. All right. We don't hear another view from this caller as he talk. So we African parents them. We talk say African parents and the precise African parents and because all the things they will run the race and will run the side, they circulate on social media now about what picking them from, especially the one them back home. So we as parents them, it just say we really need for like be on the lookout. We need for work a whole lot on our discipline. Picking for real, not be saying you must beat picking. Nyaks, welcome, Yake. All right, thank you. Okay, they call a top fine. No wahala. If you call to see talk your own points, if you get any other thing where if you add them, no problem. If you still call, get another caller again. Yeah, hello there.
Mom, see this show for today, so no, they say do one for me because it didn't get as it don't be for body.
The one way they call the second time, so.
No, I know fit. I want to make some small point again. The fact that say a parent not be responsible for 100% for any actions. It is impossible. It not ever be 100% for any actions because certain things they will even if you teach your picking, it will still fit imitate them at the same time, or you expect it for do them the same way you want to make it one. But persistence in education, now you go try for put that picking in the right path. The last caller makes some very important point. Where it still repeat the same thing I don't talk before. Say parents get for still embrace their formal way of education. Most of me today they wait to where they now because if they not be doing that thing or not for day 2 or day today. And when I should don't remember say they be doing that thing, I say well mommy, papa can't you say you be doing that kind of thing, but now it make me a day with today. For beat picking, it not mean say you can instigate fear for that picking. You simply beat that picking when you are supposed to beat that picking for serving as a correction. When you beat picking for correction, you not go instigate picking, you not go instigate fear for you. You go instigate, you go instead teach you say this thing so not so not supposed to do. Not say Ojo the beat picking anyhow, any way you beat it. This no. At the first time, if you tell say this way don't answer, you're not correct. If you do this thing again, I will surely beat you. Or in fact, you'll tell some kind of thing where you make it not be comfortable. But if you repeat them again, you will beat you will understand say that correction. You don't know say that thing this are not supposed to do them again. Not actually fear. Then the previous caller before the last caller, he talked something about sex education. It is very important, but we get to know when to educate that child. You know, we just hook up, you start a therapy for 3 years, 3-year-old say sex education, do this, you go up, you can down. No, there is an age, and we all know say if you want to start teach that kid, get for give time. The time where you give, and the time where you see if you take for observing. So kind small king will just be maybe for 5-6 years, say like if for when a kind short time thing there, expose the kind skin, or it just be too excited. That kind picking away, they just over show kind stuff there.
Yes.
That kind of time where you will start now say, my picking as you see and so. If some person call you, say come, no go. Now sex education that they give, necessarily not telling that child that sex get for do some kind of thing. No, you need for just say if some person so call you for some place, no go tell the person say mommy to say me you no come. Or if some kind thing happen for you, if maybe some person touch you for some kind place, no accept me some person touch you for some kind place or come and tell me all that kind thing. That one because I don't make the begin friendly, but sex education on some kind thing way for African future will come just start the key. Now strategies that they will need for user. For make that pikin make it understand say na so it's supposed for be. Okay. So actually the two way I try for talk na say my problem na the base. If the base is solid,
yes,
at one point the results we will get them, it will be to our advantage from the kids. Okay. Any other two again for happen before now from the beginning. If you don't teach your pikin say when I keep my phone not touch am, it goes even different person will enter for inside house, you will touch that person phone. Oh, you already know say I'm not supposed to touch my own mommy way that my own person for instance I'm not supposed to touch phone. Why I will touch my different person phone for outside? If you don't teach pikin say when strangers they enter house, una go should for inside room. When strangers they enter house, they go should for inside room. So una go talk for it, they no go hear, they no go get that information. So now if you talk una go off. But when you keep them there, they listen to what you say, they see what you see, all that kind of thing. Social media too don't evolution don't help you for some kind of way. If you afford 2 TVs, so one inside a room, feel free to watch what you want to watch. But teach them that if I come and see you, because you know if you stop them from watching TV at home. Yes. If I come to you do this kind of thing, I will not find it funny. Fear gets a place. Fear so get a place in a child's upbringing. Fear get a place. Anything gets a place.
All right.
Any beating get a place. Know when to beat your child and know when to instigate fear in them. May they not do some kind of thing. If you never make beginning, no say for big gun shoot man, na bad thing. Because the fear say go the fear. You go use gun shoot people. Get plenty cases there for America and all that people they begin they use gun kill their parents, all that kind of thing. So my neighbor said, if they even say rat poison. It begin, it not teach it begin for no say rat poison as something bad not to consume. It begin take rat poison chop die. Because you not teach it begin no know.
Wifey, you feel 1 minute. So wifey, you feel after the caller drop, if you want get to me where you know if you call through the direct number, a lot of people they call na through WhatsApp. If you call through WhatsApp. All right, so then.
That begin chop rat poison die because he no say that thing is dangerous. So we need for take the base very importantly, the base. Right? So if you start stay with your picking before why you go reach for school level, the picking don't first start now for house before you want to go reach your school. You know, even know parents the way they when don't go pay school fees for school, it don't end for day. You know, even know say you need to go meet that picking a teacher. May try to tell you who your picking be. Yes. How that picking perform for class, where to be it challenges. How you see for house, you feel help the teacher for school. They don't know. Sometimes they will even put notes for inside picking it back. That note for should don't for this so they lost. You know, no say notes they for
not yet.
For check to it, the teacher don't write them. Me that teacher try to say start with the base. They don't say any solution that the starting point which because that
it's not happen to your volume. Yes, I did hear you, but not as loud as it was before.
So I don't say for every problem there is a beginning.
All right.
That beginning may be the problem. We'll start from the old base. For one go reach so social media can not come, telephone can not come. Where to we do from the onset? Because they keep picking their phone for 3 years. If we keep picking phone for 2 years, you know actually we understand where it is. Those that I will pick the image to come. Within that period of time, which will be teacher, which will be allowed them for get access. So I actually think parents need to receive. They need to rethink. Oh, forget that thing say fear and also a mix. If you get for big teacher, you're supposed to mix it bitter. If you get for 2 fear, they have time with
All right, dear. Thank you very much again for your contribution. Either like so other people want call who give room to for some other people they fit talk. All right, thank you. And so thank you. All right, Joyce. Joyce say thank you. That thanks very much for the video. You're welcome. All right, Cynthia. Yes, you talked something maybe very, very pertinent. You say sexual education begins as early as 2 or 3 years old. It does not mean you talk about sex, like you said. Telling your kids that they should be touched in certain areas is also sex education. Very correct. I have a kid sister who is 3, and we started teaching her right at 2 when bidding her that anyone who touches her in her vagina, buttocks, or chest, she should tell us. And trust me, she did. That's very, very true. That's pertinent. Where they ever fit start teach pikin and thing the way they still there for some tender age. And they take examples sometime from my big sister. I remember sometime I did Cameroon, the pikin and come school. That time this song say Kolela Petit Bijo Komot. So it be like it only advise them say for their age, not be song and that way they get to listen to. So if we tell them say not be good song. So the girl pikin like it just click for a head. That way they go school now. Other pikin that they sing the song, they dance is the brother because he get a twin. The twin brother they sing the song to the dance. Immediately as they just reach house, so it just can't tell him. Mommy say, Mom, can you imagine when they played Kolela Petit in school? Fonya was dancing alongside the other people, and I was telling him that stop, this is not a good song. Nothing and that way don't they tell pikin for a certain age when they try for no like they try for distinguish good and bad. Even that time, then my other side tell me say if I dey house, man, not the dress for the pikin they are front them because I know you don't know it whether pikin they look from your body, the kind thing they will do it. Since then they will ways and they will fit discipline pikin. Start telling, introduce certain things and from you small, so it will grow with them. Not be say pikin don't grow reach some kind stage, then you want introduce things and for you it go hard for that pikin for pick up because believe me that time where the one can start discipline that pikin try for learning way to be good way to be bad it already because from as a small as they don't reach 2 3 years they start go school they associate with different kind pikin and they pick different kind attitude behavior them from that other pikin them. So the time where you always go wait the few say na time this we need for discipline your pikin if you don't be late that pikin already pick funny habits then from outside it go hard for that pikin for adjust. It will really be, and I sure say it really be very important for parents and for always try for be like bring their pikin them closer, make them make the pikin they feel free with them. In that case, anything will happen for any pikin, you always one can tell you because the moment it step out, the one come back. Try for like ask the pikin how was your day, who did you talk with, all those kind of things. If anything will don't happen, that pikin will open up for you. So I don't know if anybody get anything again for talk about this particular topic. The lines still they open. You feel call, and while I wait another caller. So last thing they were just want to talk about too. Where I be see some video too. It is circulate for some boy will be saying for boya. Where the boy the worker naked. The next day, one they say the boy don't buy now Benz. Hello.
Yes, hello. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, Nyax. Welcome.
Thank you. I just want to chip in my own contribution from which way the callers a lot. So,
okay.
Like, from the other caller, they talk about sex education. For me, I think so sex education, like how I see some person commencing there. That from that age we talk from 2 even. Because from our world today, there are many things happening. If you look at social media, all over things that we have to get rape cases, then we really need to keep our children.
Yes.
Be the boy or the child. So if you pass to this every person every call you say can't take no more. Who you touch you. No can't tell me. Even as uncle now, we don't even trust, we don't even know who to trust. Even in our houses. Uncle they be rape. What does it rape?
Yeah, because a lot of those things outside that will hardly can rape your kid. Most of those things that they ever happen now.
If you are going with this uncle and he touches you here, he asks you to move your pants or threatens to move your pants, come and tell me. Even if that boy picking because they rape even boy picking it.
Yeah, very true.
So all these yes, then coming to the child, the parental education, so the way the parents again for, some of this like sexual acts, they really copy, like not even from what they see on TV or social media, from their parents. And why that way? You always find by the time when your child 10 a year old, like 1 year old, it stops sleeping or they sleep with the parents then. Because you never can tell when you want to have sex, whether the child is up or not, whether the child is still sleeping. So I watched some video or TikTok. I was like, what the hell? So small picking, I don't think he's even up to 5 years old. He play with water or a very erotic way. Well, like he make his finger like his finger woman. And I was like, what is the world turning into? So all those things, he shows he not see on TV, he not show copy from the parents, and even that video way they go viral, that small beginning. Yes. Now see the way maybe their parents do maybe they copy maybe they see someone they took on TV. Then so come and talk say Peter picking when visit or come in, maybe they enter inside room. For that one, I go differ with that point a little bit. When you bring your picking up to that level, say when stranger can be the enter, it's like you bring them right. Like you be like give them the idea, make your children to be your friend. Now when you talk to come in, when maybe you talk some kind of comfortable talk where the picking are not going to be around that moment they send them out. And when stranger just come in, then you say let you push for it. That's the thing of the fear. You know, feel free, and your children get to be your best friend. Then you get permission picking them, that means see you way, even get picking by the time you even see best men see, even if you get a boy for the private party, you can't put say, Mama, I have this. So I believe say then this thing the way picking the after their friends at school, the boys back to parenting. Definitely. Like yes, mostly parents really have domestic violence or that fighting for their kids, using knife, using weapon, that they keep up for their mind. Say as I see maybe my papa will be my mommy because for them now it's where they don't experience that. Yes, and to them it's defensive. They want to defend themselves. So those things that they copy and when later on they portray them out to their friends in school or to any other person they feel threatened by them. Yeah, so that's my own little contribution that was going here. Well, thank you so much. Thank you very much for your contribution. Wow. So we don't get kind contribution and different kind contribution them where people they don't give them, and a lot of it they just boil down to parenting. It boil down to parenting. We as parents then we really need for step up. And the last caller now it just really makes some pertinent points. Say a lot of those speaking they be violent for school. Most of them they grow up in homes them where domestic violence they go on. So as mommy and pa they fight, we know some couple they want to fight. They want to run go pick knife. They want to run go pick the one. They want to pick shoot the one. And they always fight in the midst of the kids. So those speaking that they grow up, when they pick up those attributes, and for them, they don't even know that they do the wrong thing because now so they take grow for house. They see mommy and pa, they do those things, and so they feel safe for them. Now normal something. Mr. Flavius, you say let's also understand some of these things have been there ever since. Social media has come to just help make them go viral or to be seen globally. Well, that is true too. That is true because a lot of things a day way sometimes they don't happen before way because phones social media not be there. We know if you really see those things there, but social media don't come. As social media don't come like for promote good, it don't come to for promote bad because with the influence of social media on our lives now, a global something now, a part and parcel of us. A lot of things they go on now, they really get to know because just imagine that video there for that small picking they were seeing. It's terrible. Picking and already reach that kind of level. See the kind of thing that way they do for themselves. And one of them, when we look at private, this you say, they don't really open. We're just not been a recent until they picking study do the picking down the practice that kind of
gosh, you don't dey practice that kind of habit for some time. That pikin not learn that thing from outside. Na thing wey don surely be say and the parents dey do am. So we African parents, they will really social media they create a whole lot of negative influence on our kids. So I really will still try for hammer for the fact say make we really try for get control on the social media gadgets they will give for our pikin and not just give phone for pikin. Say make go dey play the thing, they even follow up with whether pikin they take watch them on social media. Now so small it start they learn bad thing then too from there, learn bad thing then from there. When una know they go sit down for house, they practice am. So one they go be now in the adults and for the house. When una know they don't teach learn other kind of thing for social media, they will start practicing on the small one they will for house. It's really terrible. So wait till the last point I will try for talk before the last caller. We been at the other video too. I be say I circulate about the boy for boy. I will be saying he run mad. The next day, we say I say she don't on top Benz. They say he don't run mad. He don't go do rituals. Go take money buy Benz. As of yesterday again, I see another video. He don't go mad again. Now police even last can catch he don't waka naked the whole place. Now police last can catch go time for police station. They last release it. That way they catch it, they ask it, they talk to them like they ask you say why who's are the Benz where we buy them on us. Wait till they say it corner TB Joshua name, they talk some kind thing them. They release it as if say we don't wear some shirt, they still walk for down naked. So a lot of people they will talk say wait till they happen for the boy na ritual. The first one way some people they prefer talk say na kote. After some people they talk say no, if it be way na mental health. So mental health, they so they take and would neglect all those things and back home, but it be real. So if it be say that boy don't the craze na craze, so people they know they would say not be everything they always been a ritual. So other one they say na drugs. So sometimes them and mental health na some one thing I don't see and say we don't really know how for handle and we back home. When would they corner people then? It always be good. Like you try for notice some kind of attitude. Sometimes they even do if you call the mental people, they even come to the person in rescue. May not reach the stage where person don't the work at pick paper, then would they attribute them to some other kind of thing. But whatever it all happened for the boy, I don't know me way to way it happened for you. And if it just end or conclude say na ritual, and if it conclude say a lot of drugs to the go on now for Cameroon. If you see this as a result of drug, you don't go take drugs then it make them it start the craze. So if we not get, I don't know if some other person get some other thing for talk again. If not, I would like to thank everyone who don't tune in today and we don't participate for our live chat. I really appreciate. I beg if you never yet subscribe for the channel, just still subscribe. If you never like the video, like you fit share them too with some other people them we never watch them. Me they try for watch the video. And some plenty people they ever just can't watch video. I believe say they not know how to subscribe. So I will just show a little bit like on Facebook how you feel like subscribe to the listing, press your notification bell button, and I just try for log into my channel so show something. So now give me 1 minute so I back. So like if you log in, oops, I don't know if my this thing they show very well. They show now upside down or they show now. All right. Now subscribe button this for here. This red this thing where you need for click may the but you click on that red button, then just for corner that red button, if you ever get notification bell button, you fit click to on that notification bell button. Like that, anytime when I post new video, it will always be updated. Lucy, you say let's talk about okay. So we'll talk about that lady that wanted to jump I hear say that thing be dinner for Ajunken or something like that. But the story while last year, I hear na say the reason why they get one jump, whether na say it begin a friend or na cause or na siblings, they ever call she say ugly or that kind of thing them. So the thing now provoke the girl, it want go jump. And I be see some people they talk say that one not get nothing to do with depression. So power of the tongue now one thing where sometimes them will not really know say what tongue this way get power. What tongue get power, even from the comments, them the way people they be react to the whole situation. Say if it die, wait to happen. I was really very disappointed. And some person say black people they commit suicide. We are human. Why black person not go commit suicide? For the fact that sometimes you they strong for handle some situation, it no means say me too are they strong for handle situation. Another dismissive attitude where they believe sometimes where they get them where people them around we they get a whole lot where they go through, it make and they buckle up because they feel say if they open up for like to us, we would mock them. Sometimes we would take them, start the type they talk now for our friend and they mock them with the situation where not be wait where they actually want. A lot of we they go through, even for the country, a lot of we they go through many things. And we should also have so not know how many people they even get suicidal thoughts. We know they know people they go through a lot of pressure. Coronavirus don't come again, quarantine don't come, money no day at hand. People they get responsibilities back home. Landlord then go the call for say may you pay money. You don't even get the one for pay your rent. You don't get the one for chop. You don't even get the one for take care for your parents. Then back home, some people they don't keep picking them back home before they come for year. You don't even get money for the upkeep of your picking them back home. Imagine all that kind of thing that if you make you crazy. They feel make you crazy. So depression for me na topic where would over avoid them amongst black community, and it is real. It is real. Yes, why depression is real. Depression really be real. May we try for be compassionate because from this is what I was saying yesterday. I say to say I really get to understand the reason why plenty of people they not the one open up to we because a lot of which really lack compassion. We not get compassion. If think then they were like that from the forum, I already know like some kind of people the way if you deal with some housemaid, would they ever just talk on that kind of thing? They will not know and say people they will talk those things there for them, they pick them up. Because I think a housemaid with me and that housemaid day, where they will have start the try for talk something for you, I go the like weigh your response. If I say and say no, this person a person where if I open up my situation where they go through, they go use them for mock me day, I go hold up, I no go talk them, I go sit down with them quietly. And the way they will grow up, it not be like for Western world. Western world, we see psychiatric hospitals, them they be all over the place. It be very normal. And so if person they get in there, they worry, they ever advise you, say you go through therapy. Some of it from Wusa or they come out, all those things they not really be common that kind of way. And we really need to make a difference. Make we try to watch our language and the kind of thing they would ever talk and for people. Then some people then they way they don't get them, they don't get strong heart. If you tell them some kind of just imagine where to cause the girl the one commit suicide. Say because they don't need kosh say well, you ugly. It don't make them it lost self-confidence. If it lost self-confidence, coupled sometimes relationship-wise, it thinks they're not the worker. And if you do not the worker, and I go to get impression, say, sometimes now why that if you get man on it, or if you get this one, if you get this one, then wait to be the need for leave. Maybe better enemy. Those things are real. So my only two of it talk for this particular topic. Now just say depression be real. Make we take a much more serious for our black community. And make we try to get a little bit of empathy in us. Make we get compassion. More they try for like talk this way they ever in as much as talk the break person, talk the heal. Make we adopt the healing part. They be more because if they more compassionate, if person gets some problem, he will always call you. Say, I get this kind of problem, I get this kind of problem. You don't even just know words of encouragement where if you talk for that person, it will change the person in perspective, it will change his mind, it will think otherwise. Tell you the reason where there is more to life. Tell you say, no, may forget about whether other person don't talk. So wait that person don't talk, you know, carry water. Say you see, so now even try to bring out the positives in ye. If you bring out the positive attitude them in ye, you will give more hope. It will now start for the belief, say, okay, so for real, I not really be where these people that they talk about. But if na negativity, the person the year left, right, center, not be all man be strong. it will make and they will start to think like, okay, the life is not worth it. So why can't I just go ahead and end it? So I still thank everyone for tuning in today. So I don't know if anybody get anything again for talk about this topic. If not, I would like make we end here. I'll be preview said our live would go on like 1 hour. We don't go like 1 hour 15 minutes because I really sense that they talk be touch a lot of people the way they really try for call talk their points of views and appreciate each and every one. So I sure I will just go on for end our video. Happy Labour's Day again for Labour's Day the day na yesterday. So all hustlers them, all laborers them, I dey wish all una happy Labor Day. Make una labor they not ever go in vain. May God repay all man. And I go end with some very nice picture where I see Mr. Leo poster yesterday for Labour's Day, where we wish people them happy Labour's Day. The picture was everything. I just be like, wow. Now the picture this with this Bamenda attire. Very nice picture. Really stand for this like some warrior. So thank you very much again for tuning in today. I'm just going to go ahead now and end our live video for today. If anybody get any now say this thing this I don't know me have to pin my social media handle them, but a lot of you get me on WhatsApp. So if topic then they will can do this thing so like on a weekly basis. If topic then they will say they be touching. So if you talk about una feed the somebody to try for call me. 1 minute, another person they try for call me. Hello? Hello? Yes, Edge. Yeah, evening. Yeah, it gets you.
I said, I contribute small. I don't can join. I join late. I want come when they talk about when they talk about helpers and be helpful.
Yeah, for discipline picking there.
Sorry for interruption. I want come where they discuss about what the parents do for contribute for the upbringing of the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I never feel really talk anything because I don't first try for call, then I drop again because I know they follow up. So
okay.
Yeah, then you don't can talk again about depression, about that very one jump yesterday. Yeah. So I say I contribute too small.
Okay.
Yeah, depression is something we sometimes the apple person don't even know. Yes, it start like stress. That one a big man for stress. So you the one see you don't fire. You tell me say it don't happen for me. Depression happened for me like 2 years ago. I was depressed that time. And you feel like he die.
Yes.
Don't be joke. I go hospital, you go to church, I get hypertension, So doctor give me on drugs, sorry. Yes. And they take the drugs and they even work. My blood pressure they only rise every day. You understand? Until one day, like talk say sometimes when people they feel share their problems in out. Sometimes they go share with some person when a wrong person they put the rumors about you. So one day when you go talk to some person, they really help you. But some person they at the top confined is some person. You understand? They tell me say this is a depression. So say depression they kill. They kill. As they don't see cases then we person don't get depressed last guy. Yes. So all that it talk for me from that day, I just just give us some medicine. We just if anybody keep worrying me that time. Yes. So I want to talk say when person it happen for any person. It happen for me, if it happen for you, if it happen for any person. I don't want those chipping say so kind of time they will find yourself in some kind of situation. we need to feel handle them because people deal with the other situations separately, differently, you know. So anyway, at least we don't see that the other kind level where they find some person talk for you. Air out your mind, you understand? You need to come out. That little you need to come out from your stomach. Yes. You need to air them. When you air them, you do well. The more you keep them, as first of all, you don't already be different. If you say you want that person again, you know who they love you, what happened to them, if they are there, you know, and you feel die. Even if you know one type of person where you there around here, where you think love you, make a call. Person where they have you trust it, maybe even a family member from Cameroon. Talk for you, and so. That one should still help you. So now I just want to say, talk about that one.
Super Mama. Thank you. All right.
Parents and kids being you know, some person begin to try to talk say sex education, educating them on those things and stuff like that. Now a very important point when we Africans say we touch them. We feel like some sin for educating them about sex about sex, stuff like that. Not really how to make sex, you know. And talk to them things, you know, the things that when you get to avoid them, like you get some kind of age where you get for rich, you go to do the kind of thing. Before you do this kind of thing, you talk for them. Yes. So kind of thing that they just come up for teenage, you know. Yes. People talk for them, say this thing of this, so you know to do the kind of thing for this time. You guess if you want to see we don't the see blood other kinds in them. Don't say from this period, you feel conceive anytime. You will talk for your kid, make your friend. Especially the females. Even they just why they fear. They fear for even talk, you know, so one day they don't hear from maybe not like that, they don't better for school. If you fear about talk for open up to him, maybe because you the way when like the way if even maybe talk to like that one, the way you handle it, you know, if you just want to try it on it. So something that way we will get for them, we will get for us, and if you go back to the day, maybe I don't say do a bad thing. It is not a sin. More than a sin, yes. But say you know, you do this thing when you're not reach the age. You understand? Yeah, you talk for you saying so. You educate the people, no. So for avoid some kind of, you know, just some way for help them because even once the one spirit goes boy, you don't do anything for control it. But at least chip in something contribute to the people well-being. So I say my talk small. So thank you for this initiative. Well, thank you so much, Super Mama. Thank you. No, so talk with AJ. Hey, thank you. All right. Well, I really be glad for the contribution them. I just say I bring this topic them and from the various calls and when they don't come in, believe me too on my own, I don't learn a lot. I don't learn a lot of things then. And like when I don't this is why they talk say depression. Me too, I don't go through depression. Now why that yesterday I be the one take the topic like personally. I've gone through it. That shit is real. And if a lot of people go and they don't come back from it because they end up sometimes it don't reach now. Like some mama come up for talk depression na oga for stress. Now it don't accumulate, and it mess up with your thinking. You go reach for some kind of stage where you know they even think any longer. Now only negative thoughts then go to come for your mind. Negative thoughts they go to cloud your sense of judgment, your sense of reasoning. You know the one except now why that depression most at times they always like if now Western world they always advise you say you go therapy. Now, when you don't get out of hand, sometimes if you take you go psychiatric, this thing. But some people, when they don't start see those signs, then they always advise them, they go through therapy. Therapy, they like a healing process. When they don't go through, they don't heal. They don't give them now another reason for live, for see life from another perspective. They if you come out of it like, okay, stronger now. They be like, okay, I went through, and most of them now, when most of them come out through from that depression, they always end up for be like motivational speakers because they know which way they go through, say for survival. Not being bonbon. So now topic that way, I would really like make would like always you throw more light on and would really
when person call you with a problem, you don't know where that person they go through before it decide for call you. No, instead go add more injury for the person he wound. Try at least for be compassionate, offer help, just 2-3 little words of encouragement. Then you don't know where to go feed do for that person. So I'm not sure say I get much again for talk. We don't talk a whole lot about this today. So the last one I will talk before I gonna say, if we make this on a weekly basis, any person will get a lot of people there for you. I should say when I get my social media, my WhatsApp number. I just come on live now my first time. How for insert my Facebook contact? I don't know. But in my YouTube channel name na SIBELLE. Now the same name what I use for Facebook. But for my Instagram na Faison, CB Faison. But if you get any other thing where if you reach out to me, topics then they way they feel they come on where you want propose them we'll talk about them. Oh, wifey, that your phone is off. You can't call. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Yes, we don't just talk about depression, but the next live we'll go do we go still try for throw more light again about that depression. So room go still there for you where you go fit call. Now say our life don't really exceed more than the time where we preview for today. So if you get any interesting topics, then we wanna see and say if you really talk about them, when you always hint me up with them. If you get any updates really happen within the week, things that when I say so when I talk about them, when I always hint me, then if you make this on a weekly basis. Then when I tell me to if like today no be the time no be convenient for una, or if today no be convenient, when I also tell me which times and when I feel say which times and days when I feel say will be much more convenient for we for the make the video calls. So if we not get anything for talk again, I sure say we will just go ahead and end this video. I will try for say we'll get another one again, maybe next Sunday. Then when we come that next Sunday, if the time no be like favorable for some of we, if we really come now with a proposal, then the majority of we where the time where they vote, we will just maintain that time. Then it will be like every Sunday or every Saturday, depending on the time and the date we'll go on the day we will choose. We will always get live videos for talk about all these kind topics that really affect our society. I really, really appreciate Una for tuning in today. Thank Una so much. Man, over waste Una time. So that will be it about our video for today. Bye.